Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about released records concerning the welfare of Nick Rekieta's children. That's right, there have been records that were released, that were leaked, by the way, that show that Nick and Kayla Rekieta made no legal motion to intervene to get their kids back and haven't submitted to drug tests. Also, apparently their 9-year-old daughter tested positive for this right here. There's a bunch of different documents that are out. I haven't really blanked out any of the names, so I'm not really going to go into those into detail right now. But it says, note from the editor, this document is currently being verified for authenticity by Josh Moon, who has locked Nick Rekieta's thread until it can be verified. We'll follow up on this after. But it was confirmed by Nick Rekieta himself that these leaks were real. The user posted a document Kiwi Farms had this to say when being questioned on the document's authenticity, claiming while the document isn't available online, it is available to anyone in person at the courthouse view public access terminals in any given county courthouse. Joshman is saying that 90% of the document is real, and saying 100% sure the document is authentic and original. But then Nick Rekieta goes live, comes back for a stream that was on both YouTube and Rumble. And then it says here, Nick Rekieta went live and responded to the release of the documents, saying that they should not have been made public and his lawyer will look into it. Rekieta did not deny the authenticity and went into a rant about how he doesn't care what anyone thinks. Let's take a listen.
Stream. It was going to be a much longer stream, but first the release of information that's supposed to be protected at a very specific time, right after I announce a show and right before the show starts, is something that is concerning, and of course I will have a lawyer looking into that right away. I know people want to...
You can kind of tell that he's a little upset that those things got out.
Draw conclusions from whatever's going on. And look, there's no way around it. There's nothing to say other than people will get to draw their conclusions from what they read. I'm not here to fight you guys at all. I'm not here to fight your conclusions. I'm not here to fight or justify or prove anything. I don't need to do that for you. Believe it or not, a lot of really well-meaning friends want me to do that. And these people are lawyers, which is shocking. They want me, I'll say it this way. They say, Nick, you need to do X, Y, and Z because of your YouTube channel and your online image. And my response is, sir, madam, I don't know if you know this, but the lowest priority in my life right now is my public image for the purposes of YouTube and Rumble. So any of you who want me to come out here and like do some weird grandiose apology or prostrate myself in front of you, let me just help you with my public image right now.
He says, F you and all that.
I'm not here to worry about what you think about me. And that should be obvious to damn near anybody. And if you think it's in my character to come out and grovel before you and say, oh, I'm so sorry I let you down. I didn't let you down. I didn't pick you up. I didn't make you, and I didn't make promises to you. So if you feel let down by me, let yourself down from the stool, Robin Williams. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to own your feelings, and I'm not here to apologize to your feelings and sensibilities either. And if I did, you shouldn't respect me, because anybody who comes out like a little fucking bitch and says, I really am worried about my public image, not my family, not my liberty, not holding government accountable, none of that. But my public image, my public image? Well, you're probably a fat Canadian, or maybe a skinny Canadian who can't fly to the right city. Or maybe you're a doughy Minnesotan. I don't know who you are, but I'm not here to apologize to you or for anything.
Says Josh Moon, owner of Kiwi Farms, verified the report after Rekieta messaged him to thank him for locking the thread. But he kind of already confirmed it here. He didn't really deny that it was ever, not real. But the quote ring says Nick Rekieta has confirmed the documents are real. His 9-year-old daughter tested positive for this right here. It says after being placed out of the house, this person subject to a hair follicle drug testing. All the child except for this one tested negative. This one tested positive for this. At this level, it's weird that people are saying that, this person would have passed away with this type of level. And then he had EvS blocking chats and super chats on Nick's channel. He actually had this little clip here to say about it right here.
Nick's mods were deleting tons of super chats.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was. Somebody.
Oh, there it is. He was in there deleting chats. You see this right here. Message deleted by Comic Artist Pro Secrets. He just admitted it on clip that he was doing that. And of course, the more things that Ethan has to say, it changed the subject, saying John was right about the Dungeoneers. They were all nursing angry grudges about the Kickstarter boycott and whatever else. Being laughed at over going to this type of place just pushed them over the edge. It's a shame. The Kickstarter boycott seems like a non-issue to me. Whatever losses you might suffer by not using that platform are mitigated by being in Comicsgate. Just put your campaign on Fund My Comic or Indiegogo and promote it, which you don't put campaigns on Fund My Comic. So all I have to say is Ethan needs to look in his own backyard before judging anyone else. There's an obvious reason why everyone who no longer associates with him are still succeeding in the space, because they don't associate with him at all. But he keeps on going on with the Rekieta sweep job and says, you don't care about any of this except for your sadistic entertainment. Saying, yeah, if it's true, it's indefensible and sad. The whole situation is miserable. This person says, Nick admitted the papers were real and hinted they came from an attorney. Hair follicle tests are pretty damn accurate. Unless the small government is completely lying about everything, he's one of the worst people around. His damn kid had the results of a weekly user. People in the chat were saying the kid's hair was positive for ADHD meds. Dick suggested a lab fatty dropped a jelly donut in the test tube. Pathetic. He's joking. Why do you pretend not to understand humor? I know Dick is joking. I said it to show how pathetic you all are, sweeping this up for a child abusing a-hole. You don't care about any of this except for your sadistic entertainment, crap bird. You're way more pathetic. Don't you ever tell me how much I care. I've watched Nick from the very beginning of his channel. I will always care about children like you crap heads that would rather they starve and be neglected than you see your friend exposed. Psycho, F off! But of course, the sweep job just continues to go on. From Dick Masterson saying, a 9-year-old kid being a habitual user is absurd. If the 16-year-old tested positive, I'd be worried. But just a 9-year-old, probably a false positive for medication or something, way more reasonable for a hair test or a lab F up. Kid, and Ethan Mascriber says, kids these days, because of course he's still going on, blaming the kids. Mr. Brady says, the funniest part about the last year is that no one had to specifically say, let's boycott Comicsgate. We all just did. And this is, of course, EvS's latest campaign, not even breaking 6 figures because nobody cares what he puts out. We also had Ethan Rolfe sweeping for Nick Rekieta. Says, Rekieta released a document as a 4D chess move in order to make Kiwi farmers look bad, but more importantly, to make a false accusation against the state of Minnesota.
What if there is something we're not thinking?
And of course, it's, music.
A businessman is.
Oh, jeez. I can't even go through this because of the music and the copyright. But we'll go to here where Dick Master says, you effing think, no, a 9-year-old girl tests positive for an amount of this that would delete a full-blown junkie and no one else pauses for a dang second before running with it? Gee, that's so sad a little girl would do an 8-ball of this every day for months. Thank God the government got involved. You don't think there's something wrong with the test even for a second? You think the government retests this stuff when they get a result that helps them out and F's you over? They do not. They run with it, they publish it, and they want you to run with it. It helps them. These effing people, and get your acts together, because that's kind of something that, Josh points out. But then at the same time, this individual, shout out to Jack Tarlat, who says, this isn't how hair follicle testing works. Given the rigorous washing procedures, sophisticated analytical techniques, and the high threshold for positive results, it is highly unlikely that external contamination will lead to a reading as high as 5,000 pg/mg for this, one of 3. Such a high concentration strongly suggests significant and repeated use rather than environmental exposure or external contamination. A reading of 5,000 pg/mg in a hair follicle test for this signals heavy and chronic use, but does not directly indicate that the user should be deleted. It highlights a serious pattern of use that could lead to significant health risk and warrants medical attention. So, just simply putting out facts of how this all kind of works, rather than, people like Dick Masterson overreacting and being an absolute idiot, coping and seething as he always does with everything that has anything to do with, I guess, government. But, you know, Dick Masterson always over-exaggerating everything as he does. But at the end of the day, if this is all true, I don't believe, you know, anything is less for him than to be under a jail cell for neglecting his children. But we'll see how it all shakes out. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button. Comment below if you feel about all of this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.